Evening. How are you all tonight? And how's the volume and everything? Howdy, cadmium. I'm kinda quiet, is that true? I see. Well, the most I can do in that respect is lower the game a little. Which I just did, so let me know if that's okay. Alternatively, I can bring the mic a little closer, which I also just did. But it is uncomfortably close. I don't like this. Am I going to do all 5 episodes? That's what, like 10 hours? Minimum. Probably not. I did not eat the entire bag of pasta, no. Let me lower this a smidge on my end. There we go. Okay. Am I still too quiet? I'll take it. Howdy, I love the 9. And all of you who are just arriving. The screen size seems okay. Going to assume it's good. I'm well enough, Horror. How are you? And howdy, YYYOP6. Is it going to be on YouTube? I'm going to upload the VODs, yeah. Well, on second thought, let me start a recording and do it that way. That way I'll have a little more editorial control. Starting recording. Bam. Okay. Howdy, Spectre. Have I seen any spoilers? Oh dear. I have not. So, I actually know very little about this game aside from Hilla. So, this is going to be interesting for me. The music is lovely. Also, Najiek's Fire. Welcome to the box. Thank you very much. You did not have to do that. What a wonderful way to start off this very strange stream. It's mosey. Cute. I didn't know this was Square Enix. Crank it. Hopefully this doesn't, make everything explode. Confirm. If there's any dip in performance, I'm gonna have to shut it down, go back to medium. But until then, we're doing this vibration. Should this fast rewind? Rewind. Should I be playing this with a controller, or is this fine? I can only assume this is the way to do it. I do not have my hipster glasses or flannel. I will allow those to materialize onto my being through sheer exposure. Controller would be better. In that case, damn it. Because now I have to do the thing. Oh geez, gotta be fresh. $10, thank you. Howdy, Snake. Unfortunately, I've not been able to catch your streams lately due to my new job. Congratulations. However, I hope you enjoy Life is Strange and that everyone has a nice night. Thank you very much. I will do my best. And seriously, well done on the new job. So let's see if I can get my controller set up without things exploding. Why are you still running? Get out of here. For good measure, I'll exit that and restart it. You wanna load, maybe? Possibly. There you go. Hi. DS3 Tools. Good to see you. Okay. So there should be video. All of my everything just popped. That was unpleasant. I appreciate it, Nachi. Thank you. Have a good night. All right. Howdy, Crozy. Has been a while. Good to see you. All right. story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Oh, this is loud. Also dizzy. Thank you very much and welcome. Oh dear.
Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless face.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. I don't... What?
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh.
I do love my analog camera. I should
Seriously,
take a
though,
quick picture
I
now.
could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy?
Fuck
Too
it.
obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty? Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Just take a
Louis
picture of it.
Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good,
Holy shit.
Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces.
I haven't
making
kept
them
up with my
extremely
journal as
popular
much
from
as
the
I should.
1800s onward.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Oh, geez. Already we're in file territory. October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. But I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. I'm going to hate this. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks at Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, we have all the time in the world. July 10th, 2013. Wait. Oh, I see. So, I should have probably started here. I guess am I reading all of these? I'm reading all of these. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought I was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird. But they're happy, and this means extra financial support, because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. I won't have to keep telling myself in caps that I'm going to Blackwell Academy. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. Just haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. And we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods. It seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops. I heart Seattle. That says, oh dear. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire, now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson, sigh, insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates, or boys. I'm lucky. I have a couple of great friends here. But it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia will turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. I'll never forgive her for this. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy here, crazy with a K. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all of my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little. She's writing with. Okay. I'll allow it. A little too excited on cleaning my room, or cleaning out my room. Though I caught my mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes and just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, who knows how different we are now. And who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to be exposed, or to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And when I don't feel like crying at all. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Halfway there. September 2nd, 2013. 12:07 a.m. My first entry from my new dorm room. The night before my first day at Blackwell. Yeah. Haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine. But I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. Plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase, rich, stylish, entitled? I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy, sensitive. But I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Yeah. So that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the Wambulance. Wambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least it gives us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. Comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I've never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, like me in my diary. Just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. My God, I want to marry him. JK. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Almost there. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. Let the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of the silly elite Vortex Club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. Makes her more beautiful than the biatches here like Victoria. My eyes are honed in on that spelling of biatches. Here like Victoria who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us to all enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple of weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. I don't know whether to love it or hate it here. September 30th. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. That wouldn't work. Scrant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can understand, or can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class, instead of hiding in the back